and passing yards. The action is only moments.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with them the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished from last week's win. If that meeting is any indication of what we should expect, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's placing a big emphasis on protecting the ball over these next 4 quarters.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Slot receiver, headed right. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Reichard's kick is good. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Johnston motioning over. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Jaguars.
The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
Interesting play call there, Mike. I actually like it. 2nd and inches. I don't blame him. Go for a shot. See if you can get something downfield through the air, and if not, it's still 3rd and inches. But what you don't account for is taking a sack. You can't lose that much yardage, and this now changes everything here on 3rd down. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here it is, a zone read. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now he takes off. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This one intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He will have the Jaguars first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Here's 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. All field goals in that first half. 6-3 the score at the break. As we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it.
2-2.
Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now,
and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Pass complete to Neighbors. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Johnston motioning over. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
A run now on 2nd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That one taken in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jaguars have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
So now this team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Patterson motioning over. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's the pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Back to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They motion the slot man left. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Moving the tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw across his body is complete.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll send their tight end left. Now this time, they'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try the right side this time. And he will fight his way to the end zone for the touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Next to score, visitors 19, Jaguars 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and Everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Left side to the hands of Neighbors. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. This is 1st and 10. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They'll come up for 1st and 10. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.